See that this is serious misconduct, because I've always felt that if I hear that the managing director of my bank is donating money all over the place, how would I feel? I will withdraw my money from that bank. So this guy is not serious before he uses my money.
Let's not go for public relations. Let's not go. So now let's stick to the issues.
Central bank governor donating money,
Chuks,
as if he doesn't know what money means.
No, Chuks. Look. Let's not go. It's not. Let me say.
Is that not misconduct?
Let me say something.
Is that not misconduct?
Let me correct that question first off. One, I think we need to stop this in this country. That is the office of the CBN governor. The CBN serves the statutory corporation, and it is run by an established board, of which the composition is made up of the office of the governorship of that bank and 4 other entities. The deputy governors, some other individual positions are also indicated there. And that's clear by section 6.2 of the CBN Act itself. So when you are speaking, when you're speaking of the CBN, you should realize you're speaking of a statutory juristic entity. We cannot go and lift the veil and keep speaking about it, people in their personal capacities. Hold on, hold on. Let me make a point.
Now, what you're implying here is there's a distinction between the office of the CBN governor and the person of the CBN governor.
And I'm saying it's not a valid distinction.
So what you're saying, the misconduct here, is it against the office of the CBN governor or the person of the CBN governor?
It's against the person of the CBN
not
governor.
The office.
Not the office. You know, listen, let me read
the provisions of the Act. Let's go to the Act.
Let me read the provisions of the Act.
Yes.
You see,
really,
I want to be clear about this. First of all, it says there in section 6.1 that there shall be for the bank, there shall be established for the bank a board of directors. In this act referred to as the board, which shall be responsible for the policy and general administration of the affairs of the board of the bank. And that board, it says in section 6 itself, says that the board shall consist of a governor who shall be the chairman, 4 deputy governors, the permanent secretary, federal minister of finance, 5 directors, and the accountant general. And the board shall be responsible, and it states the responsibilities of the board. So what I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make is that when you're speaking,
the governor is the chairman of the board, and he has on that board his deputy directors and deputy governors who are under him. Now, how independent is that board? That's one of the problems. That's one of the problems. Now, the president said that we cannot rely on this board. We cannot rely on this board to call an erring governor to order.
We need to go on a break at this point. We will be back shortly. Please do not go away. Welcome back. We're looking at the twist behind the president's action in suspending the CBN governor. I have some tweets that have come in here. Fabio Matic says, now he's with us and he's enjoying the discussion so far. Charles Onyema Connor says, Mr. President has every right to remove the CBN governor according to the Constitution, which is supreme. Meanwhile, Mr. Ize says, okay, no, I didn't get that name well. But he says the president has no right to remove the CBN governor. So you are the one saying something.
Yes, I was just going to shift attention to the words that are causing this confusion of the section 11 of the CBN Act. So I wanted us to read that section in extenso, and so that we could better understand it. What I see that goes on in this country, that people simply perceive that they understand something. I don't know, they just have the general impression of something. But the law doesn't work that way. By the time you step into the courtroom, the judges are going to take a tooth comb and go through every word, because it is through analyzing the words that they get the intention of the draftsman who made the law.
So what's your position?
Now, my position is this. The law says that the governor of central bank and the deputy governors shall not, that's the word, shall not remain a person shall not remain a governor, deputy governor, or director of the bank. Shall not. That's a very powerful phrase. Even the president does not have a discretion here. But the word shall is mandatory in law. So if any of these conditions exist, even the president cannot insist that that person continues in office. And then enumerates those conditions. And that's where you now come to C. It says, where the person is guilty of a serious misconduct in relation to his duties under this act.
Okay.
After that, it says, where the person is removed by the president. And then provides... That's why I said we should read it.
No, please, you see, let's put things in perspective.
No.
I'm very glad you cited section. Hold on. Section 11(1) says a person shall not remain a governor, deputy governor, or director of the bank if the following conditions exist. Now, before I go into the conditions, let's ask ourselves, what is really the status quo today? We're being told clearly that the man has not been removed. Is still the substantive governor. So hold on. It means hold on. That's the position of the governor. Let me finish what I'm saying. So it means, therefore, in essence, the provisions of relating to section 11, which relates to disqualification and cessation of office of the person who holds the office of governor or deputy governor, has not been initiated and not been put into operation. So hold on. Another point I want to hold on. Let me finish my point.
That is a proper way.
Allow me, Chuks, let me make my point. You see,
why don't you read?
I'm reading them. I'm going to read the conditions. I'm going to read the conditions.
And read where the support of the National Assembly is necessary.
It says